first.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Okay. There
So
you go.
that is the Devonian way.
Cream on first, jam on top.
I'd always go with that.
But then the Cornish way is the jam first and then the cream on top. But then I think the jam makes the cream slippy and it slips off. But it slips off into your mouth. I mean, that's not a bit.
It tastes delicious either way.
It really does. So I will have a bite of that.
I tell you what, we'll tuck into some scones. Meanwhile, this is Imagine Dragons here on Up Breakfast with Jamie, Amanda, and a very special guest, His Royal Highness Prince William.
So we know what's going on. I can reveal Meghan Markle is now completely in control of her own social media output. That after the huge fallout with Netflix. Meghan follows everything despite her claims. I don't watch. I don't listen. She follows everything. She saw that and thought, oh, I'm going to jump onto that bandwagon. Now, it was a weird thing to do for Memorial Day anyway. I mean, Meghan isn't British. As the Royal News Network pointed out, in what world is clotted cream and jam a freaking Memorial Day weekend snack or breakfast in the United States? You know, the only country where Meghan Markle is currently selling as never. And to put the recipe in UK measurements is just an added layer of showing what a crazy stalker she is, doing this just 2 days after Prince William's interview talking about clotted cream and the jam debate. It's not even Memorial Day in the UK, but the spring bank holiday. This is just pathetic and shows Meghan has zero ideas for this brand. She has to copy her in-laws just to get some inspiration. Memorial Day is usually about barbecues. Perhaps Stephanie Sidley put it best in just a few words, though. Meghan Markle is stage 5 stalker. And here was the official was never scone recipe. And she does say there, following Prince William, brush the tops with heavy cream, served with raw cream and strawberry spread and flour sprinkles. I think I'll skip those if you don't mind, Meghan. But the problem is, this is a woman so desperate to try and save her failing business that she
I feel really fat today. If anyone's watching right now, I feel fat. I'm just gonna get some water. Thank you for the like. Actually, I need to update the title. I'm just gonna do that now. Hello? Who then?
Don't shut that door when you come to bed.
No one. I'm trying to figure out how to. I want to change this. Hello, Anya.
Boeing 737 is one of the most popular passenger jets in the world. Around the globe, the plane has carried more than 12 billion passengers. It's the backbone of the aviation industry. But in 1991, something happened on board a 737 that sent shudders through the world of aviation.
Oh my lord.
A deadly crash has investigators scrambling.
There was a time when I had doubts that we'd be able to solve it.
It was like he was tracking a serial killer. The hunt for answers will take 10 long and grueling years. The fate of the airline industry hangs in the balance. And the mystery isn't solved until more than 150 people are dead. "9:40 a.m., March the 3rd, 1991. After a short 17-minute trip from Denver, United Airlines Flight 585 is on final approach into Colorado Springs. It looks like a perfect day for flying, but there's trouble in the air.
Nice looking day. Hard to believe the skies are unfriendly.
There's been heavy turbulence during the flight, and violent gusts of wind are forecast over Colorado Springs.
Evil and corrupt cops are everywhere. But what happens when they actually get caught?
I can't believe what you're telling me.
Here are 5 shocking examples of when evil cops realize they're going to prison. Starting out with Detective Michael Neely, who was found in a hotel room sitting on top of his police chief's dead body. Mike and his chief, Johnny Miller, were away for a conference. And one night, the two went out looking for a couple of drinks. But after a long night of drinking, Mike woke up in police custody and was immediately taken to the very same room he'd been interrogating suspects in for the last 10 years. But this time, it wasn't him asking the questions.
So tell them, Mike, you guys flew out of Tulsa? Oklahoma City. The expense code? Yep. Was it a direct flight? Nope. Where'd you guys? Houston. Alright, and then from there? Got to the hotel.
Mike is keeping all his answers short, which is a good idea in this situation. But it's up for debate whether it's because he knows it's the best move or just because he's still extremely hungover.
Any problems or anything in the crowd? Just any drinks there or just dining with a couple of beers? Was it a early dinner, late dinner? Pretty early. It was I don't think it was dark yet. And tell me what you guys did once you got back to the hotel. That's about it. Just watched football game, Dallas game.
Mike said the night consisted of a football game and a couple beers, but in reality, things went much further than that. Tests reveal that both men's blood alcohol levels were around or above 0.3. To put that in perspective, a level of 0.4 is widely considered to be a fatal dose, and 0.3 will likely result in alcohol poisoning, a condition that can lead to death and loss of consciousness. Either way, both men will have been completely out of control of their own emotions and actions, likely leading to the horrifying events that occurred that night.
Do you remember hotel staff or hotel employee coming up and Can you guys keep it down? I don't remember that. So what is the last thing you remember as far as that evening up until the football game? I mean, I know you're asking me questions, but can I ask you a question? Absolutely. Okay, homicide. Who is dead? Dead. Dead. Yes, sir.
He's threatening to kill my partner right now. He has a knife. Run! Where are you? Run! Deal. Don't you? Why would you get in the car? Do not let her get in the car. Yeah. Absolutely not. She's in the car. She's taking off.
It's a race against time when Ohio police respond to an emergency call reporting a woman being kidnapped in broad daylight. But as investigators close in, they uncover a shocking revelation that no one saw coming. The following report is based on official police records released to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. It's around 5:30 p.m. on September 17th, 2025, when the caller, Chase, continues explaining what happened.
Well, here's what I don't understand. Can you tell me if he's threatening you with a knife, why did she get in the car with him? Because she was taking the car. I don't know. He was threatening her. Okay. No. Answer my question. Did she willingly get in with him, or did he force her to get in? I don't understand. It was quick as hell. I don't know. He had the knife.
Chase tells the Jackson Township Police that his 31-year-old girlfriend, Kayla Giltz, went to confront a man after he threatened to kill her and her family. That's when Kayla was allegedly taken hostage in her own vehicle. The suspect, 38-year-old Jamie Triplett Jr., is a registered sex offender and convicted felon. Kayla met Jamie while she was working at Stark Regional Community Correction Center, where he was an inmate.
I called you guys earlier, and you said it all the time. I told you this was going to happen. Told you he was threatening me. I told you he was going to kill my family. All right, well, you're going to get yourself harmed. I am not chasing anybody. I just need to make sure she's okay. Okay, but you are chasing that.
Earlier today, Chase contacted police to alert them about Jamie's violent threats. The responding officer told Chase to contact them if Jamie showed up at his house, and that they may be able to pursue charges against Jamie for aggravated menacing. However, Chase jumped the gun and decided to follow his girlfriend Kayla when she confronted Jamie herself.
Okay, you kind of just my case. Now,
what happened? I called her and told her what he said to me on the phone. I told him how he called our kid. He's gonna kill your retarded kid. And she said, she snapped. I told you impulsive. She said, I'm going over there. Meet me over there to beat him up. And this is what I told her. Via text. I told her, don't go over there. Do not go over there. Come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. I go over there. He's in the car with her. I open the door and he pulls a knife out on me. She jumps out of the car. He gets out of the car trying to stab me. And she starts chasing her around.
People be fucking crazy. Like, what is going on?
This is how you're gonna do me? You're gonna do me like this? I go to call the police. He gets in the driver's seat, turns her car on, goes to steal it. He says, get in the car. Knife, and I don't know. He's still in the car. He's still in the car. And she got in the car. And then she did this. SOS. SOS. And the phone got thrown up.
He seems sus to me. I don't know why.
so here's where you just put me in a really. He might not even get charged with ag menacing now.
I don't care. I don't care at that point. I don't care about the charges. I need her to be
safe. But here's the thing though. Okay, but listen here.
He has a knife. Please tell me.
Okay, but listen. If we would have gotten him ag menacing charges, he would have went back to prison. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
At this point, I just want her to be safe. He stole her car. He's driving her car.
Why is he acting
right now,
so sus for?
Full speed. Tried to run me over in the process of leaving.
Chase, was she forced in the car or did she get in the car willingly?
At the knife.
He had the knife at her and told her to get in the car. So
forced. I don't want her to get.
So we're gonna have to enter her as missing and danger. So because she
out the window on 77. How do you know she threw it out the window?
Kayla's boyfriend, Chase, who is the father of her child, tells the officers that he has been tracking Kayla's cell phone through a location-sharing app, and it hasn't updated since she was taken away by Jamie. There's now a race to find her.
Why are we saying we're gonna? And like what? Like there's no other word for it. It's disgusting.
I absolutely agree with you. How old are you? I'm 53. And you are trying to have sex with a 17-year-old child.
When deputies are called to check on a teenage boy vacationing in Florida, they make an appalling discovery. His phone reveals that he's been receiving explicit messages from an adult who wants more from him than texting.
So, bottom line, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, we're trying to, because this is sick. Figure it out. Oh yeah, it's definitely sick.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until...
We got a newborn baby, it's been discarded. Looks like it's dead.
You knew she was pregnant, right or wrong?
For sure, for a complete fact. No, I did not know completely, absolutely, positively.
You realize that we have your computer.
That's not my computers. I didn't really have much concern for the baby. I was more concerned about my well-being and taking care of myself.
Then they have turned over like pictures and I hope they're not trying to show pictures in the courtroom. Yeah,
When a horrifying discovery is found in a trash bag outside a sorority house at Muskingum University, suspicion falls on a young college student. As investigators dive into the truth behind the gruesome find, unsettling evidence. Begins to emerge, leaving them to question, is the suspect telling the whole truth, or is there more to the story than she's leading them to believe?
So they told me it's going to come down to who do they believe, me or the coroner?
Details of the chilling incident that took place on Wednesday, April 22nd, 2015 in New Concord, Ohio, began to emerge in a conversation reported between the student Emily and her mother, Sarah.
Did anyone knock at the door? Yeah, somebody tried to get in the bathroom to knock at the door, but there was no sound whatsoever. The door was locked. They could not get in. Nobody answered. Why did nobody answer? Because you were kept.
It began when Emily's sorority sisters found a tightly knotted trash bag resting against the side of the house. They tore it open, uncovering a terrifying scene that would soon send shockwaves through the entire community.
Hey, Tim, University PD. Hey, I'm going to need you to send a deputy over here to 125 Lakeside. We got a newborn baby that's been discarded. Looks like it's dead. Okay. Just call it going to. Yep, thanks. Thanks.
Police quickly arrived at the sorority house where 12 young women lived while attending the nearby university. While it was unclear at the time what pointed witnesses to one specific resident, everyone believed the mother of the child to be 20-year-old Emily Weaver. Detective Todd Maley from the Muskingum County Sheriff's Office conducted a brief interrogation with Emily, documenting their exchange. At first, Emily denied having a baby, but faced with the fact that DNA evidence could connect them, she admitted the child was hers. With the hopes of uncovering how such a horrific tragedy may have happened, the detective returns the following day to question Emily once again. However, little could prepare the detective for the shocking truths he'll soon learn as their conversation unfolds.
When I first come over here yesterday, we first met, you lied first about being pregnant. And then you ended up admitting.
short 17-minute trip explaining what happened.
Here's what I don't understand. Can you tell me that, please? He gets in the driver's seat, turns the car on, goes to steal it, sister.
Pretty House at Muskegon University. Suspicion falls on a young college student.
Yet you were. What happened yesterday morning?
My conditions myself on my annual meeting.
Of course you were pregnant. Did anybody know about that? Tell me about that.
No one.
Now you told me that there was rumors.
Yeah, but I didn't take a test or anything.
However, it would later be revealed that Emily did take a pregnancy test at the university's wellness center. They would reach out to Emily in an attempt to share the positive results, but their calls, emails, and texts would go unanswered, begging the question, did she simply miss the messages, or did she choose to ignore them? The answers begin to reveal themselves in a series of text messages later uncovered between Emily and her ex-boyfriend, Logan. On March 18th, 1 month prior to giving birth, Emily texts, "I don't know what to do besides keep it a secret. And I haven't told anyone about this situation, but it's getting harder to keep quiet about." Emily tells Logan they need to talk about the situation they're in. She accuses him of acting like nothing's going on, saying he has no consequences.
Well, tell me about some of the rumors.
Well, basically, I just heard coming from one girl saying, because like my roommate is like talking to someone, and he said it was brought up, and some of her sorority sisters have brought it up, but like I've only like heard it come from that one source.
Why didn't you want anyone to know you were pregnant?
I didn't exactly know.
In a heated exchange on April 17th, just 5 days before giving birth, Emily accuses Logan of starting a war by telling others, indicating that the two of them may not have been the only ones who knew.
You didn't know you were pregnant. Now you were shown.
I mean,
And you're going like, what's going? Why is everyone so mean and crappy in this business? You know, it's the owners that way. You know.
Let's call this a modern fairy tale.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong?
They have proven themselves to be liars.
What are they talking about, Rose? How you don't have your daddy at your wedding?
I'm being here to be part of your life. Would you
you're doing to your father's not right.
She wanted her privacy invaded.
There were women who worked for her who were
Absolutely broken.
by her.
Just by existing, we were upsetting the dynamic of the hierarchy.
He has become a traitor.
Who are their friends now?
The fairy tale has fractured.
They would change the world.
Meghan Markle is the greatest social climber of this generation.
If you live and die by the motto, you are who you associate with, the Sussexes have a pretty sus social circle. James Corden. I mean, there's not enough oxygen in the world for me to rehash all of the bullying claims made against the comedian.
Hey! Hey!
James Corden opened his show last night with a lengthy apology to the staff at a famous New York restaurant.
I made a rude comment, and it was wrong. It was an unnecessary comment. It was ungracious to the servant.
But I feel like if you make a rude comment, it just shows the type of person you are. Like, if you were a nice person, you wouldn't even make a rude comment in the first place. These people be crazy.
Now, Corden said the incident was, quote, so silly and that he had not done anything wrong. So McNally is firing back yet again, writing on Instagram, was he joking or was he denying being abusive to my servers?
Ellen DeGeneres in 2020. Former staffers of the Ellen DeGeneres Show came forward to report a toxic work environment citing bullying, racism, and sexual harassment.
This TV producer is speaking out on camera for the first time about what it was like working for Ellen DeGeneres.
Toxic, phony, hypocrite, liar. That's what she is.
Ellen DeGeneres, I always want to say DeGeneres. She always just seems weird to me. Like, even when she does her interviews, she always seems so fake. And just, as Meghan Markle says, she wasn't being organically, authentically, what the fuck does that mean?
She's not the person people see in front of the camera. As you may have heard,
I feel like none of these celebrities, what they seem, they all just put on like a mask and face, but they're actually like crazy behind the scenes. Devils.
Summer, there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show. And then there was an investigation. Oh, yeah, I got kicked out of show business.
Ellen denied the allegations. Interestingly, prior to Meghan Markle's sit-down
I
with
swear, let me watch. There'll be a better one somewhere.
As Hollywood's #1 PR crisis manager, I'm here to help. First of all, we need Prince Harry out of the picture. Send him to London. This is your time to shine. We need classic Markle magic. Remember your brand. You're a perfect princess who's never done anything wrong. You just share your feelings to help empower women. Nothing is ever your fault, and you're never responsible for the choices in your life. Everyone else is to blame, but you don't.
I feel like Meghan Markle would do so much better to her reputation if she just stopped posting and stopped talking for like a year. That would surely do more like good to her reputation than continuously like trying to rebrand herself and do new things.
Judge them. You love them because you're a perfect angel. Ah, it's Markle magic.
I've got such itchy fur.
Let's call this a modern fairy tale.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong?
They have proven themselves to be liars.
Why are they talking about race?
Now you don't have
Your daddy at your wedding. How do you not have your daddy at your wedding, right?
What you're doing to your father's not right.
She wanted her privacy invaded.
There were women who worked for her
who were absolutely broken by her.
Just by
I know they
existing, we were upsetting the dynamic of the hierarchy.
He has become a traitor.
Who are their friends now?
The fairy tale has fractured.
They would change the world.
People should expect the real me in this, and probably the me that they've never gotten to know. Certainly not in the past few years, where everything.
I will be right back. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh shit.
Is through the lens of the media as opposed to, hey, it's me.
Megan's own relationships with employees tended to follow a familiar pattern. She would be warm and effusive at the beginning, engendering an atmosphere of professional camaraderie. When something went poorly, often due to Megan and Harry's own demands, such as a teaser for Archetypes being released 5 months before the show premiered.
Testing 1, 2.
The thing is, I don't even get what Meghan, like, what the hell did Meghan Markle talk about in her podcast? Except from saying organically, authentically. I went to McDonald's and I showed up organically and authentically. What does that mean? How can you be organically authentic? You're not an organic carrot, like what?
I got a big thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay, welcome to Archetypes. Let's do this. You ready?
Let's do this. Let's waffle on for an hour about nothing.
One person took a leave of absence after working on 3 episodes of Meghan's podcast and adds that several others described taking extended breaks from work to escape scrutiny, exiting their job, or undergoing long-term therapy after working with Meghan.
The thing is, if you have this many problems, like, if you've literally had like 18 members of staff leave, I'm sorry, but you've got to be the problem. Like, what's that saying? If it smells like shit everywhere you go, then honey, you might be the fucking shit.
This wasn't even Meghan's own employees. This was an extra studio that Spotify brought in to get these two to pull their fun out and actually produce something. And she's bullied other people's staff to the point that they've quit.
The strain that Meghan put on.
Let's quickly see if it's.
That Meghan put on.
The blame, but you don't.
I insisted that representing the dynamic of an hierarchy. Should expect the real.
I don't know if the audio's been bad on it, but.
Her colleagues, all the people that work there, when things went wrong, was really, really, really awful and very painful, they say. She's constantly playing checkers. I'm not even going to say chess.
I don't understand. She must have been an absolute cheeky mare to have that many people cry and quit. Like, what on earth? I just wish I was a fly on the wall. Like, what on earth did Meghan Markle do to these poor Sussex survivors? I want to, please, somebody just shred the NDNA and spill the tea. We want the gossip.
But she's just very aware of where everybody is on her board. And when you're not in, you are to be thrown to the wolves at any given moment.
Thrown to the wolves.
In practice, they say that manifested as undermining. It's talking behind your back. It's gnawing at your sense of self. Really like mean girls, teenagers.
Well, that can't be true. It can't be true. And gave her the benefit of the doubt. They couldn't imagine such behaviour actually happened. Well, after working with her, he decided it a flip and said that actually, on any given Tuesday this happened.
One source, so shady, told Vanity Fair, you don't tell the couple no, adding, I left because I couldn't live with myself anymore.
Makes me laugh. There's this YouTuber who always says that Meghan's smash and place in Montecito. Like, she must be really scary. If you literally are too scared to say no, she must genuinely be terrifying. Like, when you say something she doesn't like.
Person who interacted professionally with her says, I think if Meghan acknowledged her own shortcomings or personal contributions to situations, rather than staying trapped in a victim narrative, her perception might be better.
Remember, on their website, it says that they're all about compassion.
But Meghan is never wrong. So, yeah.
Passionate people. We're also all about mental health.
and helping people with mental health. They've been very vocal about that recently, about the perils of online trolling, the effect it has on people's mental health.
With R12 Foundation, we work with Social Media Victims Law Center, which is very important and heartbreaking work. It's parents whose children have taken their lives because of what was happening to them in the online space and the level of online harms that are there. We have these beautiful, vibrant children that are either being so aggressively bullied.
Meghan Markle used a whisper shout to aggressively berate employees so that Harry wouldn't realize what was going on. The former staffer said, "You can be yelled at even if somebody doesn't raise their voice." Meghan has a habit of using a whisper shout.
Wait, I'm just gonna get my Vaseline. 1 second.
Shout. So when Harry is in the room, he just hears her talking normally and doesn't understand why people describe her as aggressive. The source continued, his default response is always, "Meghan is misunderstood." They explained that Meghan threw around phrases like lack of accountability, disappointment, or "we know what you did and yet we still decided to support you." But when staff tried to clarify,
Oh, I don't know what to watch. Sharpening knives. Bullets. This level's so hard. Oh my god, normal cleansing. What's this stuff called? Is it gonna load? Ooh. And oh. Oh, it is. Look on screen. so satisfying. I am a god. I'm too goddamn good. Dab on the heels. Oh, bollocks. It's such a satisfying game. I need to pull that sticker off. Go and play the different one. Let's play this looks good. I'ma play these. Public. Look at what I've got. Oh, bollocks. Nah, I'm not playing that game. What the hell is this? I don't get what I'm meant to do. Oh shit. I don't understand what was going on. It's not making any sense. Ooh. Oh, I'm so close. Hey. What is this? First place. Whee! Ow. Geocaching. Oh my god, the mob is away. This is given like Mexico. Oh, what? Close enough. To me, this screams America. That tree is not giving UK. I'm gonna guess. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna guess Canada. Oh my god, that I literally just randomly guessed that as well. I got 4,000 points. I literally just guessed that. I just got a vibe. This is giving like I'm gonna do a vibe. It's giving like Indonesia. Oh, I'm better at this than I thought. I'm just going to find. See this? What language is this? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna guess that. Oh, what? Oh, okay, that was miles away. I thought that was American for some reason. I'm gonna guess Norway. No. Oh, this guy, I like this guy. we go.
Easy peasy.
I don't know why I find this game so fun. No. Oh. Oh, bollocks. Oh, fuck. Why is this so hard? Why can't I figure this out? Fuck. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Jesus. I don't know why that took me so long to do. So stupid. This hurts my brain. It's too much for my pea brain. Fuck. Why is this so hard to do? I can't do this level for some reason. I can't do this level. Somebody help me, please. I can't figure it out. Oh. No! Oh, fuck. Fuck. I'm not playing this game now. It's too hard! What? Oh, I see, I see, I see. Oh, what?
I farted.
What does it sound, doesn't it? What? I wonder how I can get my microphone to not be so shit. Oh, I've got a match. Come on, take your time. What? Oh, bollocks. Sweat. Nasty round. I'm doing a random game. It's probably going to be shit, but... Driving school sim, what the hell? What is this? Oh my god, that's loud.
Great.
God, my mic's terrible. Why's the mic so bad? Oh, not all about Marlborough. Hold on now. Where's the microphone? I'm gonna get some more. No. size of the box. Testing 1 2 3. This is a test. Wait. This is a test. Wait. Why is the microphone so bad? That's so annoying. How can I fix my microphone? Let me look on YouTube.
What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how I deal with a muffled speaker or a muffled microphone. This problem is very common, and I urge everyone to look under your phone right now and see if there's any dust or debris in your speaker mesh or your microphone mesh. And if there is, you should follow the steps along with this video and get it cleaned out, because your speaker will perform better and your microphone. So the first thing I did was I went to voice memos, and from voice memos I just recorded a new voice memo, and I just wanted to see how much sound this microphone picks up and also how the speaker sounds. And as you guys can hear, it was really bad. It was as if someone was actually pressing against the speaker or the microphone with their finger. So to do this repair properly, you're going to need 3 things: toothbrush, isopropyl alcohol. It doesn't have to be isopropyl, but it should be. And you're also going to need something pointy. You can use a toothpick or a spudger, which is what I use later on in this video. We're going to pour some of the isopropyl alcohol. I use the cap for this. You can use pretty much anything. And we're just going to dip our toothbrush into the isopropyl alcohol. We don't necessarily want to soak the toothbrush at all. I use the cap for this. You can use pretty much anything. And we're just going to dip our toothpick. I use pointy. You can use a toothpick or a spudger. It's appropriate toothbrush, but we do want to get it damp. And then we're going to turn our device around and start to scrub that speaker and microphone mesh. You want to make sure that the bristles are actually going inside the speaker mesh and you're not just scrubbing the bottom of your phone. We do this so that we can aggravate the debris and dust inside and make it a little bit easier to the left side of your phone. And we want to do this step for 3 or 4 times, just until you can actually see the metal mesh. Here, take our spudger, and I'm just gonna try and flick the dirt up. So this is the first thing you should do before going to a repair shop. If your speaker mesh is too muffled, you should do this before you go, and you end up paying a lot of money. So right now, you can already see the speaker mesh. Report with sand. Testing. Testing. Hello? Testing. Hello? Testing. Testing. This is so quiet. Testing. 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 Now we're able to see. Be really patient while you're doing this and take your time, and you'll have results similar to mine, which you're about to see in the next couple of seconds. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing.